Selena, and I'm the director and producer of In the Palm of Your Hand. I just wanted to take a quick second and thank you all for coming out and taking time out of your schedules to come see the show. It means a lot to us because they've worked so hard for the past few months. I just wanted to take this time now to ask you to turn your cell phones off or on silent, and no flash photography because it's distracting for the actors. Halfway through the show there will be an intermission. It'll be 15 minutes and then we'll resume the show. So thank you all and I hope you enjoy.
Can you believe we're already back at school? Feels like summer just started.
I don't even think you even gave yourself a summer break to begin with. You practically filled up your whole summer before school even ended.
That's so true. Between volunteering and kids camps,
At Penn Hospitals.
Getting ahead with schoolwork.
and being crazy talented and creating arts of all type of form. It feels like we never got to see you.
Sometimes I wonder if he wants the school though.
So what's your plans for next summer? Ada?
Come on guys, you had busy summers too. Amelia, you also volunteered a ton. And Sam and Steven, you guys traveled a lot.
Good point, but at least Amelia took a break from doing so much like she normally does during the school year. You, however...
Oh, whatever. I'm actually going to try and come back this year and really focus on community leaders. I think I have an initiative I want to lead.
Dove, that's awesome. I think to surprise people.
You guys think you'll help me?
Of course we will. Won't you, Steven?
Hey, we may not be as much of a service person as you are,
He's too cool for that.
but I'm always there for a friend. Especially means if you get the credit you deserve.
He is right, Dove. Amelia gets recognition for all of her extracurriculars and talents. Why shouldn't you?
I mean, I just don't deserve it like Amelia does. And plus, if she hadn't done all that, then neither one of us would have met her.
Hey, I didn't say it was a bad thing, but we're talking about you right now.
And come on, on top of everything else, you even have the brains too.
Okay, thank you. That's enough. But I'm just excited to get back to the swing of things around here.
You know, I actually miss being here at Mount Olympus.
You know, and I miss seeing you guys all the time.
You guys do remember that we saw each other during the summer, right?
I mean, yeah, but barely. But you two traveled all the time, so I feel like I never got to see you. And I'd actually be mad if you weren't so cute together.
Yeah, that's so true. We're so happy that you two are together. It feels like our group is almost finally completed.
Almost?
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like something, like someone still's missing.
And who do you think that could be?
Definitely not him.
Duh.
It's fine. I just miss being here so much, but I definitely didn't miss seeing him around. Why didn't he just stay wherever he went on vacation? It'd do everyone some good.
I'm lost. What's so bad about Cassius?
Trust me, no one feels complete with Cassius. He only completes himself. And besides, if we added him, we'd be getting more than one person.
Since when did Tiffany and Cassius even become a thing?
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. You didn't know, did you?
No, just answer the question.
During the summer, I found out when Tiffany posted pictures of them on her profile. You didn't see that?
Well, I don't talk to her very much, so I don't follow her. And when I have seen her, it's because she started the conversation first. She clearly has a talent for socializing.
Welcome to our classes, guys. Amelia, you have your first walk?
Right, I do. Is it okay we go? Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
Yeah.
We'll see you guys at break. Dove's locker, right?
Yeah, we'll see you then. Bye, Amelia. Bye, Steven.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Hold on. We've still got 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault this always happens. What a way to start the school year, huh? I'm just mad because I don't even like him, but 4 years later, I still wonder what I did to chase another one away.
Dove, stop. You know he's not even worth your attention.
And I clearly wasn't worth his.
No one is. A guy like Cassius needs attention constantly. When he sees a girl like you, a hopeless romantic, who fills her room with love as soon as she walks into it, he sees you as the perfect
Victim?
I wasn't going to say that, but essentially. Look, it's not your fault that a guy like him only pretends to feel emotion. I mean, he swept nearly half the grade off your feet, not to mention other grades.
And I'll just be one of those many, many girls who fell for those soft eyes, and that smirk, and his intelligence, And the way he makes you feel when he gets real close to you, it's almost as if he's trying to get close enough to rip out your heart. And he knows exactly what he's doing. I just don't know how someone can do that.
Do what?
Care for you, give you all the attention you can ask for, and then the next day pretend like he's never even met you.
See, that's what you like. You don't like him or his awful personality. You like the attention he gave you. He finally made you feel important after your crush on Noel.
Oh, don't bring up Noel, not now.
I'm sorry, but Cassius gave you the attention you felt Noel should have given you, but didn't. Because they're all the same. Noel was just the beginning of it. He introduced you to all the games and leading on because you have such a big heart and you want to make everyone feel loved.
Because I don't. You'd think I learned by now. How is it so easy for girls like you or Tiffany to just walk up to anyone and talk to them? I feel like I don't even need to open my mouth in order to ruin things.
Look, my point is, you're not awful or stupid or anything else Cassius has made you believe or feel you are. You're truly amazing. And if someone like you exists, someone else must, right? So you'll find that socially awkward, hopeless romantic. But you're definitely not going to find him in an empty hallway. Now come on, let's get to the best class with our favorite teacher, Miss Richardson, who always knows how to cheer you up. How did talking with Miss Richardson go?
I don't know how she does it, but she always manages to make me feel better.
That's good. What'd you tell her?
Well, I asked her if she remembered how I talked to her about that guy named Aaron, and for the life of me, I could not talk to him. And then I went back to her for more advice because all of a sudden he wouldn't even look at me anymore. And then I told her that it's a cycle and that Aaron wasn't the beginning of it. That I'm stuck in this loop where I admire from afar, imagine what a relationship would be like with them, get too invested, and immediately the next day I open my big mouth. And it's like I never even existed to them. It's like Groundhog Day every day, especially with Cassius.
And what did she say?
Surprisingly enough, she said to cherish these moments, that eventually the crushes will stop and it won't feel like a race anymore. I'll finally get my win. But for now, I'm stuck in this class with Cassius.
Of course. Well, don't worry. I'm here if he tries anything, and just remember what Miss Richardson told you. Speaking of which, where is she?
Oh, she decided to do some photocopying for the next class. What are we doing?
Well, while you were talking with her, we had to fill out the get-to-know-you sheet, so you'll have to do that as well. But there's also the history review. Do you mind grabbing us a package for it, actually?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Dub. Can you grab me paper? Thanks, Dub.
Hey, which sheet are you working on?
The history review. Why?
Do you remember the answer to number 3?
No, but why don't you ask Mr. Know-It-All over there?
Hey, Cassius.
I didn't mean it.
Are you doing the history review?
Yes. Why?
Do you remember the answer to number 3?
Why are you asking me?
Well, aren't you supposed to be, like, super smart?
I'd like to think so. Then why don't you know the answer? Of course I remember the answer to number 3. But it's called review, remember? You're supposed to figure it out for yourself. By not telling you an answer, I'm really helping you out.
Gee, thanks for all the help.
You're welcome. And why did you think he'd be anything less than useless as always?
I think I was hoping him being with Tiffany would mean some of her kindness and actual capacity to feel emotions would have rubbed off on him.
I don't think that's possible with Cassius.
Well, you made it through class.
Barely. I always feel it's like a losing battle with Cassius. Even when in the moment I can get his attention, even for a second, it feels so good. It just feels so bad the next. And I want to give him my attention even when he doesn't deserve it. I'm just excited for it to be over.
I know, but it won't always be like this. You love so strongly that some people just don't know what to do, so they just run. And because you feel so much, it hurts so much more. But just like Cassius, they rightfully so pay the price when they have let you down. Just promise me you won't let that affect how you see your culture, okay?
Thanks, Anne, but no promises.
So, how is it? Transferring school seems daunting, especially for grade 11.
It was pretty nerve-wracking at the beginning since socializing isn't quite my forte, but I do have a cousin who lives here, which is why I came here specifically, and call me odd, but I was excited to go to school named Mount Olympus.
Really? What's so enticing about Mount Olympus?
I'm actually really into mythology.
Really?
Yeah, I love all the stories. This is one that takes place on Mount Olympus, and it's between two gods, the god of love, Aphrodite, and the god of war, Ares. And what happens is Aphrodite is married to this guy named Festus, who isn't too attractive or romantic. So she goes and begins having an affair with Ares. And once Festus finds out, he gets super mad, makes a mesh net, traps them both in it, and then exposes them and the relationship to all of Mount Olympus. It's one of my favorite myths, and I gotta say Aphrodite is one of my favorite goddesses too.
Wow. So you must be more of an English person then.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite classes. I have it with a teacher named Mrs. Richardson.
Well, if you already love English, you're definitely going to love it with Miss Richardson. That was her classroom, actually. She's practically like a friend to us, but she doesn't mind. She enjoys it, really. She's our all-time favorite teacher.
Are?
Yeah, my friend Dove and I. Speaking of which, that's her coming in.
Hey, Sam, do you mind helping me set up the table for CL?
Sure, and this is Mark. He just moved here and switched to Mount Olympus.
It's a pleasure to meet you, though.
Yeah, it's great to meet you too. Oh, you don't have to help the table. I mean, you surely can if you want to, but I won't force you to.
It's alright, I don't mind. What is this all for?
It's a service-based club where we get together, plan initiatives around the school or community.
Yeah, Dove's actually thinking about leading an initiative this year.
Yeah, it's super exciting, especially if you're taking on a leadership role.
It's a really great club, and I've been a part of it since grade 8, but I don't know how great it'll be if I have anything to do with leading.
Don't listen to her. She's practically been leading the initiatives for years, and in other clubs too.
That's really exciting.
Have you done clubs like this at your old school?
No, I do love getting involved, but I sure could learn a lot from someone like you, so I might just sign up.
Really? That's amazing. I look forward to being with you. In
The club. The club will definitely look forward to your member.
Yes. Let me go get the sign-up sheet.
I also look forward to seeing you plan your initiatives. Thank you both. I need to go get some more forms from the office that I need to fill out.
For sure. And if there is anything else we can do to make you feel more welcome, please come talk to us.
Yeah, anytime. There's 2 other inner friendships that we'll have to introduce you to.
Yeah, I would like that. Thank you both. It was nice to meet you, Dove. I hope we have some classes together.
Yeah, and I'll see you at the next CL meeting next Monday.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, was that Mark that just left?
Yeah, that was. So you met him already? Actually, that makes sense. Everybody seems to love him, which is great, since we won't have any problems adjusting that.
I can see why.
Yeah, a long time actually. He's my cousin.
Oh, you're the cousin he was talking about.
Yeah, what'd you think of him?
Well, he seems like a sweet kid. Are you sure you're two related?
Oh, you're so funny. So I sent him for CL?
Yeah, and I think Doe was the one who really sold it to him.
Well, W, you did a great job then. He didn't seem too eager to join when I asked him. There's
Well-
so much side of school.
I mean, I'm sure he just wanted to get to know some more people. But since you two know each other, I'm assuming we'll be seeing more of him?
Oh yeah, for sure. Is that all right with you guys?
Oh, yeah, of course. Just want to make sure you feel welcome, that's all. But, do you know why he switched schools?
Oh yeah, I think he switched because the school he went to was closing down next fall, so you thought it'd be best to transfer now than grade 12.
Well, I'm excited to get to know him more.
My head is screaming, get a grip on. Unless you're dying to cry your heart out.
Alright, hi everyone. Thanks for making it to the first CL meeting. So my name is Dove, and I will be help leading the initiatives for the first part of the year, and also the club meetings.
And I'm Sam. I will be helping Dove as well as Amelia.
So for the first initiative, I was thinking that we could have a dance as a fundraiser. So we could have a cool theme, some live music, do some cool advertising, some nice decorations, and all the proceeds can go towards an organization, either something local like the children's hospitals or the pet charities I was working at, or we can even do something a little bit more global.
Yeah, so why don't we do some brainstorming before we separate into smaller groups? We can discuss some theme ideas as well as where the money can go towards.
Yeah.
Hey, Steven, you were telling me about a good theme earlier. Could you explain it to Amelia?
Oh yeah, sure. So,
Wow. Even when leading my own initiative, there's so many conversations going on, and I have no clue what's happening in any of them.
Yeah, me neither. That happens to me all the time.
I can't believe he actually signed up. Jeepers, you haven't even started a conversation with him and you're this nervous? You gotta say something or else you'll regret never speaking.
Oh god, say something or she's gonna think you're weird. But then again, what's normal?
Sorry, you can...
No, I was going to say
I'm sure...
Steven, we're having troubles hearing you. Could you move over here?
yeah, sure.
Thanks. Dove, we will tell your ideas once we start them out.
Okay, thanks. Sorry, you were saying?
No, sorry, I was just saying whatever you were gonna say was probably more important than whatever I was gonna say.
Oh. How's school been so far? I mean, I know it's only been 2 weeks, but a lot can happen in 2 weeks.
It's been great, actually, better than I was expecting.
Really? How so?
It's mostly been the people I've met and the way they make me feel. That's what I was worried about the most. The school and grades I wasn't too concerned about.
That's right. Steven was telling us about you when he was, because he was talking about you. I didn't. You two are cousins. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's not usually a big topic to bring up.
Yeah, especially since we just started to get to know Steven a couple months ago before summer when Sam and Steven started dating.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, did you have any ideas for the theme for the dance?
Well, I was thinking we could do something that's not usually done. Dances all tend to have the same stereotypical themes, like Halloween and retro and all that.
Did you think of a theme that isn't done to that?
Come on, say something. She's waiting for an answer to your own idea.
Oh no, has he already lost interest in the conversation?
Well,
no, it's okay. If you have any ideas, you can just let me know, or maybe we could meet up. Oh, of course. Thanks all for coming. So that's the first CL meeting, so we will see you again next Thursday. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of the day, guys.
You add me to the group chat, okay?
Yeah, I did. Thank you. Oh, and thank you again for joining. I know I keep saying it, but I really do appreciate it, and it's really helpful, especially when we can use an extra hand on deck.
Well, I'm just glad you're happy. And this seems like a great initiative you're putting on. I doubt I could do something this great with my abilities, but I have complete faith in you from what I've seen so far.
Wait, that could have come off as creepy. You've known her for 2 weeks? Say something else. I'm sure we can recover.
But if you ever need any help, feel free to ask me or message me. I would be glad to help because I'm sure this could be pretty overwhelming.
Well, I could say the exact same thing to you, so if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, for sure.
I just gotta go. and collect the papers from Sam and Amelia. But I don't want to make you late or anything, so like, totally don't stick around. Stick around.
I'll just. Hey, I don't actually. I'm not used to the schedules yet.
You've got music, so it's just down the hall and to the left.
Thanks again.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Veronica, Thomas.
What was that?
What was that? Was what?
What, Deb and Mark?
Yeah, what's so important about her talking to him?
That conversation with Mark, you both seemed awkward. More than usual.
Oh, come on, you know I'm not good with meeting new people.
Yeah, that's true.
It's important because I recognize a conversation like that. It's how she first started talking to me.
So you're saying that their conversation wasn't important?
Deb, what is so important? What are you writing?
Nothing. Just, things that I talked with Mark, about the club. No, that's why it's important. Maybe it isn't. Look, the fact is that I tried to talk to Deb today and she barely paid any attention to me.
Yeah, but so far I'm not seeing a difference from any other day by what you're telling us.
Whatever, I talked to her yesterday. I actually need to figure out why and what the big deal is with this new kid, Matt. Mark, whatever. I need you guys to do me a favor.
Surprised you even know what that is, considering you've never done one for us.
Which is besides the point. That's what friends are for.
Sure.
Well, it didn't look like you guys talked about nothing.
Yeah, I'm with Sam. I mean, he talks to you differently than he talks to us or anyone that we've seen.
Exactly. I think Mark might like you.
What was in your cereal this morning? Anyway, I just need you guys to figure out if he has anything to do with her acting differently around me, okay?
Mark? Don't worry about him so much. He seems like such a friendly and lovable person.
Veronica!
What? I'm just saying, there's a reason everyone adores him. I mean, he's humble. And just because Dove is talking to him doesn't mean she likes him any more than everyone else clearly does. Besides, even if she did like him, I doubt he'd be able to notice because he doesn't seem to think too highly of himself. Overall, I'm sure you're overthinking it, but we're on it.
You can count on us to get all the information you need, Cassius.
I'm sure you're overthinking it. He wasn't acting differently.
Or are you underthinking it? You didn't see the way he looked at you.
Look, I doubt it. Because, as you can see, guys don't look at me, let alone even notice me. Sometimes I even bother with feelings. I mean, the last guy I truly had a crush on, I liked him so much, but he barely even knew I existed. And I can't just leave myself on thinking that this one likes me because he was acting differently. I was so invested in Aaron.
Okay, but why do we care now? You liked him for maybe 9, 10 months, and all you did within that time was make googly eyes at Aaron from the other end of the hallway.
Not true. I smiled at him once.
Was he looking at you?
I mean, I'm too short. He's a fairly tall guy.
Then it doesn't count.
I know, it just doesn't work out, but guys just don't look at me like that, let alone even look at me.
Okay, stop talking about you that way.
Look, we know it didn't work out with Aaron or Patrick or Noel, and you really like them, but you need to stop giving your all to boys who don't even remember your name or wish to forget you exist when they see you in the hallway.
Gee, thanks.
Exactly. You deserve better. You deserve someone that gets that from you and delivers it. You believe in all romance and personalities.
Don't even get me started on Cassius.
We don't need to speak of him anymore. Look, I despise him with a passion. When he says good morning to me, it ruins my day.
You'd still do anything for him, though. Look, you had something with this kid, but he has something with everyone. I know him being with Tiffany is killing you. But deep down you hate yourself because you would still take a bullet for him, no matter how much of an ignorant, self-lying, self-absorbed person he is. But just because guys like him have been oblivious in the past doesn't mean all guys think you're invisible.
Gee, thanks. I feel so much better. It's like a pep rally in here.
Look, I'm sorry. All I'm trying to say is, I can feel it. Call it whatever you want, but deep down, I know you want to get to know Mark. And he clearly wants to get to know you.
That's a complete lie.
I would never lie to you.
Well, this seems to be an exception. Look, I appreciate it, guys. I really do, but I'm just starting to think that fate doesn't exist. And if there's a love god out there, then they're really throwing nothing but hurdles at me. And I'm not gonna win this race. So I'll see you guys later.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
How was your weekend?
It was tiring, busy with homework and planning for the initiative.
Oh, well, it's a great idea.
Thank you.
And you're doing a great job planning it.
Oh, thank you. I hope so.
I'll see you at lunch.
Yeah. I'll come soon enough. Oh! You guys, when did you get there?
When you were busy talking to Mark. So, are you sure there's nothing special between you and Mark? Because your smile there a few seconds ago tells us otherwise.
I mean, I know it's premature for only knowing him for a month, but how can you not fall for a guy like him?
Called in.
It's just so many different things in one. The more I know about him, the more I want to know. First I thought I liked him because of the attention he gave me. And then it wasn't just for his own ego boost. I'm like, he talked to me when no one else would, and he heard me because he listened. And I just can't fool myself into thinking that he likes me.
So you were doing things?
Yeah, I would go around where I assumed his locker would be, and then I'd go for walks during class in hopes of finding him in his. And then that first CL class, when I was writing stuff down while you guys were talking to me, it was his class list. And I'd use that to go and try to find him when I'd go for my walks, even if I didn't have to see him after class.
How?
Oh, she's back to her crashy ways.
Yeah, but what about Cassius? I mean, you wrote songs about him. You'd smile for days when he'd say hiding on the street or when you'd bump into him. Heck, you raked up the candy that he gave you.
Cassius, it was different. He could go up to every other girl and not flirt with them and not commit because he likes that attention.
I know you don't want to get your hopes up, but from what we've seen and know about Mark, is that he's nowhere being the same as Cassius.
Exactly. I don't think it's possible to be as bad as Cassius. That doesn't stop me from being scared. My heart aches when I'm with him, but it also aches when I'm not with him. Because I just want to wrap my arms around him.
Well, based on the conversation that you two just had, it seems like he might like you too.
Mm-hmm. And besides, even if by some odd chance we're reading into this, you just gotta steal his heart.
Because he's already stolen mine.
Stop this! This is why I can barely speak English to the guy. You have to talk to him on your own outside of group conversations or CL.
How about no?
Yes, you have to. Or else you'll never know if he truly feels the same way. And I'm not saying to confess your love to him right now, but he at least has to know how great of a person you are, and that can't happen if you just sit here and continue to admire from afar.
What's wrong with admiring from afar? Can't get hurt that way.
I'm not going to sit here and let you wait for him to say something, because I truly feel that this could work out.
I don't know. What I do know is I want to make him feel special, because I don't think he feels that right now.
Dove, you can be the person to show him that.
If I can talk to him, half the time words won't even come in my mouth, because words just don't exist that accurately describe the way I feel about him. I could try my whole life to try to find a way to describe it. He's just different, you know? I was just like, he talks to me because he wants to, and I think that every time I look at him, it's like a truck that is full of hearts has hit me, and I just see him and his smile.
Here she goes.
And his eyes, and his humor. and his humility and his awkwardness. Oh, we could be awkwardly alone together. God, I just can't stop thinking about him. But, you know, I do things like when we were talking in CL, we'd get closer together while everyone was giving their ideas, or we'd accidentally bump elbows. But even then, I was worried that I was doing too much because I didn't know if he really wanted to talk to me.
Well,
But I think it's okay because I think I've just got to try, you know? I can't get my hopes up too high. Not with Mark. Dove.
you do realize we were having a conversation, right?
And you do realize that English has started, right? Now can I borrow a piece of paper, please? It's fine. Here.
Can you believe him?
So, it seems Dove has found a new interest in this new kid.
Mark? Oh, I think he likes her too. It's so cute. Veronica.
It's not cute. If Dove likes Mark and Mark finds out, then we've lost Dove.
Listen to her, she loves romance.
It's true.
So what are you gonna do about it? It's not like you can magically stop her from liking him.
No. But we can stop Mark from finding out and liking her too.
We?
What? Yeah, what exactly can we do to stop that from happening?
All I need you guys to do is stick around and find out as much information as possible. Leave the rest to me. I have a plan. All right, y'all. So let's just get started. The theme for the dance has been decided, and it's going to be a night on Mount Olympus. So it is fitting, since our school's name, students can come dressed as Greek gods or goddesses, and I think that we should just do a little more brainstorming about what that's going to look like exactly, the kind of music, decorations that we want to have. Yeah, let's start.
Greek theme, hey. Does that have anything to do with...
Yes, this does. Oh, wait, do you think he noticed? Do you think that he realized? Do you think that weirded him out? I don't know, I thought through. No, it's okay. Just breathe.
I mean, don't you want him to know?
I don't know. I guess. But what if it weirds him out?
So, what do you think of the theme?
I'm thrilled. I love Greek mythology, and I was kind of hoping that's the reason why she chose it. But
Wait, do you like Dove?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No need to be sorry. You can trust me. I don't really know her that well. We've only spoken a few times, but I'd love to help you get to know her.
Really? Do you mind me asking why you'd help me?
I know it's like being a new kid. I transferred last year, but luckily I was able to transfer quickly, and then I met Cassius, so I'd be happy to help you.
Thank you.
Well, he thinks to be exciting.
Yeah, see, it's fine. And besides, I'm sure he's not going to think about it that much or put two and two together. He's a smart kid, but you know how different it can be when it comes to thinking someone could like you.
Okay, I get your point. But I just don't want to chase him away before he truly gets to know me.
You know what, Dove? You're not going to mess things up.
And besides, even if he does find out, I'm sure he'd be flattered more than anything. Just because he inspired the theme doesn't necessarily correlate to you being in love with him.
So, have you told her yet?
Told Dove that I like her. Oh God, no. I've really only told my older brother and some friends from my old school.
Well, your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate that, but even if she did know, I don't think it would make much of a difference.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't think she could like me back. Sometimes she'll talk to me in the hallways, or she'll message me,
But nothing. It seems like she wants to talk to you. Does she know that you like Greek mythology?
Yeah, it's something we talked about the first day we met.
So, you're most likely the reason why she chose it. I can't be 100% sure, but she seems to be showing interest.
Well, she said it herself. She chose the theme because it fits the school's name. She's smart, and she would have figured that out whether she knew me or not.
I think you have a chance. Come to think of it, she doesn't really talk that much, so I know fairly little about her, except how friendly she is. You should, tell me more about her.
Do you guys really think he could like me? Actually, wait, I don't want to know the answer to that.
Wait, why not?
Well, I'm afraid if you say yes, and if you say no, I'd rather just see him as the beautiful person he is. And that's why I've only been giving him hints, so that way I can save myself from the heartbreak of actually telling him.
Is she going to start again? Most likely.
And he's just so kind and very understanding, and he's been a huge help with the initiative. And there's just so many things that I could say, it's just I don't know where I'd begin.
Wait, what about the song that you wrote, that your son sent us last night? That was adorable.
Writing seems to be the only way I can get my feelings out about him. It's just, it feels like I finally put it into something creative.
Well, we loved it as always.
Well, I mean, just look at her. She's so kind, and she does so many things for others, and she loves the same type of music I do, mostly older songs, and we have the same favorite movie, and it's just so many things I still want to learn about her.
Actually, I think I remember her being part of some music programs because Amelia is too. You should perform for the dance.
I don't think so.
Why not? You can at least ask her to perform yourself. That gives me an excuse to talk to her.
Well, I could play her the song. No, that would be really weird.
What song were you thinking?
I've been writing a song about her, for her. I mean, she'll probably never hear it, but I like writing, especially songs. It's a good way to hold a memory or tell a story.
Well, this is the perfect opportunity to play it for her.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, good luck.
She actually talks to him.
Maybe I'll be right back.
Oh
my God, I'm sorry.
So sorry. That was my bad. I can't walk properly.
Me neither. I get that. It happens to me all the time. Great theme, by the way. I love mythology.
That's right. Well, I'm glad you're excited. Plus, if you have any ideas for the decorations or advertising or music, let me know, since you're the expert.
Well, I wouldn't quite say expert, but...
Would you prefer the term Greek geek instead?
Clever. Well, consider this Greek geek at your service.
But in all seriousness, though, thank you so much for the help you've been. It's really awesome that you've been checking in so much and making sure that the work gets lighter. It's really helpful with a big initiative like this, which can get really stressful at times.
Well, maybe this can help with some of that stress.
Oh, well, you've already been so much help. I mean, I can't go on without saying how you're doing.
I was at the store with my mom, and I saw this, and I got one for you because I thought you might like one.
Mark, this is so cute. You really didn't have to do that. You really...
I mean, just it was nothing really. I'm just glad you like it. Just take it as a token of appreciation for making me feel so welcome.
Well, thank you again. I'm just gonna go check out Sam and Amelia. Make sure they're doing it. Okay.
For sure.
You did it! You talked to him, and you came with a huge smile.
So, how did that go?
Oh, great, actually.
What did you give her?
A purse from Beauty and the Beast, because I was at the store with my mom, and I saw it, and it reminded me of her.
Aw, that's so cute. She must have loved it.
I hope so, but I don't think she thought too much of it. I told her to think of it just as a token of appreciation, so...
You really don't think she likes you back? She seemed really happy after she walked away.
Man, really? I mean, I'm glad I could make her feel happy or special, but no, I don't think she could like me back. I guess that's at least what I tell myself, not to read into things too much.
Well, I stick to what I said. I think you have a chance, and you should go for it, especially if you want to see her happy, because even if it doesn't work out, you would definitely make her feel special after only you gave her that gift.
Thanks for getting to me.
It's no problem. I really hope to see you two get together, so feel free to ask me for any more advice. I would love to help you get to know her more.
Thanks.
Dove, the yell is over. Are you just gonna sit there till tomorrow, or? Bye, Mark.
Quick, say goodbye to him.
What?
Go. What was that?
I said bye.
Are you sure?
You know what? It's okay. You talked to him before. Can't wait to hear all about it. Tell us everything.
Okay, we figured it all out. And it wasn't as far as I thought it would be. They won't stop talking about each other.
Won't stop talking about each other, huh?
I was over by Tiffany and Mark was asking her for advice.
Wait, Mark was asking Tiffany for advice, like my girlfriend Tiffany.
Yeah, but don't worry about Cassius. I mean, Mark is very clearly into Dove and quite frankly, you've already got Tiffany like you said, so I don't see what the big deal is if you're already in a relationship anyway.
That is beside the point. Just because I'm in a relationship doesn't mean I can't have attention from other people.
Does Tiffany know what we're doing?
No, and she's not going to find out or else I'll lose them both. Do you guys understand?
Yeah, we understand.
So, what exactly did they say?
Well, Dove was talking to her friends about how she practically stalks the guy. Everything from checking when he's online and basing posts on that. She writes about him, and I think she even mentioned a song. She doesn't think that he's also into her, but she's doing everything she can to hint that she's into him.
Yeah, and it seems like he's doing the same. Just by looking at them, you can tell that they want to talk to each other. They're just physically not able to. So instead, they smile at each other from across the room and try and get as close as possible. He's also been hoping that she chose the theme mythology based on because he's really into it. And he's really been helping with the event a lot. But he thinks all of this is not possible because she's just trying to make him feel welcome or he's reading into things.
So, what you're saying is neither one of them knows that the other one likes them back.
Yeah, they keep creating excuses for everything they've been hinting to each other.
It sounds like they've done the work for us. We just need to make sure that they don't find out.
Yeah, but her friends seem fairly invested in them getting together.
Well, we'll use what they say against them. I mean, Dove makes it so easy for herself to be exposed. She's practically obsessed with him. I mean, would he really still like her after finding out all of the things that she does for him?
But you still want her around, even though she did the exact same thing for you.
I just want her around, though. Not for a relationship. He wants her for a relationship.
I guess so?
Anyways, I just need you guys to do one thing before it gets to that point.
And that would be?
Keep being around them. And make sure that no matter what, they are not getting together.
All up in your timeline, double tapping, I like, hoping that you don't mind, I was more so.
Alright, so y'all, let's get started right away since the dance is already a month away. So just get into your groups and let's get started.
Hey, Dove.
Hi, Cassius.
How are you?
I'm busy, so you should go to your group.
They don't need me, so I thought I would help out you instead.
Well, and trust me, I'm sure you've done everything you can, and I'm sure they need your help, especially with the initiative coming up so soon.
Well, you're more excited.
I doubt that. I'm sure my group wouldn't interest you that much.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm very sure.
So you think your group is boring?
No, that's not at all what I said. I said that my group wouldn't interest you that much. Look, shouldn't you go and be somewhere?
There's nothing for me to do.
I'm sure that there's plenty for you to do. Goodbye, Cassius.
Are you okay?
No. All of a sudden, the past few weeks, I've been so intriguing to him. When I was head over heels for him, it's like I never even existed.
It's because you finally stopped paying attention to him. What will his ego do without you?
And what does he care? It's not like he ever liked me. Plus, Mark wouldn't either. He's shown no interest whatsoever.
Well, have you made it clear?
I don't know. I just feel like I could do anything and this won't work out.
Well, maybe you could just tell him, like a normal person, wants to date somebody.
Tiffany, I just can't do it.
What do you mean? You've just started talking to him. You can't give up now.
Dove, you just started. You didn't give up, did you?
I just feel like I could do anything to show him, but he's either not picking it up, or he is, and he isn't acting on it, which is the most likely case.
I don't know that.
I keep on trying to drop hints to her, but she doesn't notice them, and I can't keep doing this if she doesn't feel the same way for me.
The past month, I've been trying to show him that I'm here, and I care, but...
Well, what have you been doing?
What have you been doing to drop hints?
First off, this whole dance is Greek-themed because he loves mythology. That went right over his head.
Well, starting with the fact that I joined this club and I cut back on other activities because I knew she was leading the initiative. Obviously, that didn't work.
And then I'll try messaging him on the weekends, and I'll ask him about this community group that he's with that puts on all sorts of shows, and I'll ask him when they are. But he thinks I just want to join, which I would if I had more time to be with him.
And then I got her that gift at first, and but then I played it off just as a token of appreciation, so she didn't think too much of it.
And then there's everything else you've been seeing, the eye contact, trying to get closer to each other.
Bumping into her, trying to find excuses to talk to her.
I'll listen to him when no one else will. And yet it still goes all over his head.
Dove, I think you're overreacting.
Look, you don't see it the way we do.
Maybe you're just not seeing it clearly.
Or maybe you just have too much faith in me.
Or maybe you just believe in me too much.
Look, we don't know for sure, but from what we know and seen about Mark is that he's nowhere being the same as Cassius.
It's true, and you just need to believe in yourself, and that something can work out for you.
I don't know. I just feel like nothing can work out for me. Not now, at least. That I'm just not supposed to think that a crush can come out of anything, and that Cassius was right. I've got to go talk to Miss Richardson.
Maybe you're right, or maybe I should just leave her alone and give her some space. And if she wants to get to know me, she will.
And what if you're wrong? She's just as nervous as you are.
As if that would happen.
Don't say that. If you give up now and she turns nervous the same thing, then what happens? Why don't I ask Cassius? I think he knows stuff pretty well.
Marks, I think Stephen was looking for you.
Thanks.
Why don't we ask Stephen? I think he probably knows.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Excuse me?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I was talking to Sam the other day, and apparently Dove's really heartbroken over some guy, so she won't be looking for a relationship anytime soon, and there's really no use in asking Cassius. I was talking to Steven, and he said that Mark is probably still into some girl that he left at his old school. She didn't like the fact that he was leaving, so she called things off. I'm pretty sure he's still into her, so it's probably best for Dove if she just forgets about him.
And why do you care what's best for Dove?
Why would I want to see someone get hurt? Anyways, I'll let you guys figure out what to do.
Are you sure? Because I see the way those two look at each other, and I feel like there could be a good connection between them.
Well, you can talk to him if you want. That's your call. But I just wouldn't want you getting tangled up into the relationship if you didn't have to.
I just think they'd be so cute together. I want them both to be happy like Cassius and I.
Whatever you say.
Okay, I don't trust a word he said.
Me neither. He's friends with Cassius. I wouldn't trust him with anything. But this is not good. She can't just give in to Cassius like that.
I know, and I actually think she has a chance with Mike. Like, he remembers the small details. He even bought her a gift that represents that.
Exactly. She just doesn't see it that way. She used to, but every time she thought she had a chance, they would all just reveal it's been a game to them.
And it's also the way they talk. It's just similar, you know?
I've noticed it too, but every time you mention it to Dove, it just goes in one ear and out the other while she rolls her eyes at me.
I really think there's a way we could find out. Why don't you talk to Steven, and then I can try to get some information from Mark.
Sounds like a plan. I just hope that this works out. She deserves it.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was just about to come talk to you.
So it was.
How much do you know about Dove?
That depends on why you're asking.
Well, Mark likes Dove, and I think he has a chance.
How do you know this?
He told me.
He told you, and what exactly did he say?
Well, at first he asked me for relationship advice because he knew that we were together, so of course I was going to help him.
Of course.
And then he told me that he liked Dove, but he didn't know how to talk to her because she gets all shy and awkward around him.
Not like she's any different.
Which is what I said, but he doesn't think that she could like him back.
Why is that?
Well, he's been giving her all these hints that he likes her, but she hasn't been responding to them.
Well, what exactly has he been doing?
A lot, actually. He really pays attention to her and cherishes every conversation he has with her. And he even remembers specific details and really tries to impress her. He does the usual stuff when he likes someone like smiling or physical contact, and he's even bought her a gift. And he can't stop gushing about her. It's quite cute, actually.
Right, sure, yeah, why are you asking me about Dove again?
Well, I figured since you knew Dove, maybe you would know how she typically acts around him, or maybe if you even knew that she liked him back, because Veronica told me that she's not looking for a relationship, which I find very hard to believe.
Well, if Veronica said it, then it must be true.
How do you know that?
I don't. Look, I'll talk to Veronica, see if I can clear some things up. I'll do what I can, okay?
Really? I'm so glad you're going to help.
So, you told Tiffany that Dove wasn't looking for a relationship.
It was the first thing I thought of. She was trying to convince him to do something for Dove, that he likes her.
Yeah, he was starting to give up hope. Sam and Amelia were doing the same thing for Dove, so I told him that Mark was still into some girl at his old school.
You guys are geniuses, but that was way too close. We need to do something, and we need to do something soon.
Yeah, but what could we possibly do without them finding out that we've been meddling?
Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer we can go on without getting caught.
Me neither. I don't know, but we've gone this far, and I'm not going to let them ruin that, okay? I'll figure something out.
Hey, Mark.
Hey.
You good?
Yeah, where are you?
Why didn't you say anything to Mark?
Dove. Did you give up?
Hey, Cassius, did you see that?
See what?
Dove didn't say anything to Mark.
Perfect. This might be easier than I thought it would be.
You just seemed a little quiet when you walked in.
I just had a project last night that I was up late finishing.
Sure, well, let me know if you need anything.
Sure.
Look, I just don't want to talk about it, so please don't bring up Mark about Steven, okay? Just don't talk about Mark, please.
Hey, have you guys talked to Mark recently?
Unfortunately not.
I think the one that talks to him the most is Dove. What do you ask?
You seem a little off, almost upset. I'm worried you might be having a hard time adjusting.
He's probably just stressed, working with the initiative and balancing school and extracurriculars.
Probably right, but I don't want to risk anything, so just let me know if he talks to you guys.
He probably won't.
But if you definitely will if he does, right, Dove?
Yeah, sure.
Peace, Dove.
Amelia?
Why?
Why don't you want Steven to know? If anything, he could help you out the most.
And that's the thing. If he knew, wouldn't he have said something?
But what if it's not as bad as you think?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, worst case scenario is he hasn't said anything. Best case scenario is he's crazy about you.
But if that were true and Steven knew something, wouldn't he have said something by now?
I don't know.
Shouldn't have something happened?
Why don't you just go tell him?
I can't.
Well, then at least you should talk to Mark then.
I can't do that either. How am I supposed to get over him if I keep talking to him?
Well, if you don't talk to him, Then he's gonna think that you don't like him at all.
Well, maybe that's for the best. And it'll save us both some happiness. And like I've said, I've done everything I can, and it's up to him now. So, you know, if he doesn't talk to me and that's his response to this, then I have to respect that.
He hasn't talked to you either?
I don't think we've talked at all since past 2 weeks, since last CL class when we were talking about him.
Well, maybe it's because you stopped talking to him first.
Maybe. Maybe that's a good thing. And I don't know what he's thinking, and none of us can know what he's thinking. And maybe that's for the better, because if we're meant to be friends, then we will be. And if we're meant to be more, maybe we will. But I just don't want to smother him and, you know, try to make something work that won't. I don't know. I need to talk to Miss Richardson again.
Yeah.
Okay, just let her go. She needs to breathe.
Hey, Dove.
Hi, Cassius.
What's up with Dove?
Actually, she asked it. She told us not to say anything.
But we can't just let her give in like this. We may never know otherwise.
Wait, no what?
Has Mark talked to you about any of us lately?
Specifically, Dove?
No, he hasn't really said anything. It's strange. We used to talk all the time before he came here.
Now what?
We'll figure something out. That is strange.
I know. That's why so guys could talk to you.
Well, he was talking to Dove.
Before they started ignoring each other.
They're not ignoring each other. They're just not talking like they used to because Dove likes him and she's scared she's going to get her heart broken again. So when things started looking good, she backed out.
She just gives up whenever we think that she actually has a chance and he likes him back. But since she doesn't believe us, we were hoping that he told you something.
I'm sorry. The news thing I tell you guys. He's honestly keeping it to himself, but just keep me posted if he says anything.
Okay, I'll just talk to him and see if I can find anything.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Thank you. I just really hope this works out for her.
No, you do. We all do.
Why don't you just ask her?
What's so funny, Cassius?
Oh, nothing. Just laughing at how great life is.
Well, isn't that great for you?
Oh, it really is.
Well, why don't we stop bothering you in your real life?
I wouldn't laugh so soon if I were you, Cassius.
And why is that? Everything's working out, isn't it?
Not for much longer.
Amelia's talking to Mark.
So that means that you two should get over there and make sure that we don't lose her again. We are so close to getting her back.
Hi, Cassius.
So maybe you can ask her.
Ask me what?
Nothing. I don't want to bother you.
She would know best. I won't let you give up when you're this close.
Should I go somewhere else?
No, it's
Mark needs help.
Oh, I would love to help you.
Mark?
no, it's okay. I don't want to be too much of a trouble or anything.
Mark has developed feelings for Dove, and so he's been doing good, so, but, yeah.
But she could never like me back, so I figured I would give her some space until I know that she actually wants to talk to me.
Which I think is a bad idea because
Because she's just shy. Don't wait for her to talk to you, because that's a hard thing to do for her, especially with guys. She hasn't had a good luck with guys in the past, so it's just a hard thing to do for her. So she'll rather just wait for people to talk to her.
see, I told you, if you give up now, and nothing would have happened. And doesn't mean she doesn't like you. Or actually, Amelia, do you know if Dove likes anyone?
Dove. Sorry. Dove doesn't seem to be interested in anyone from what I can tell. Right, Amelia?
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
You're right. We know nothing. Continue.
Okay, well, I'm not saying that she does like someone or she doesn't, But if she did like someone, then they would have to really be upfront and really honest. Because, like what I said before, she's just shy.
Maybe that's why she hasn't been noticing any of your hints.
Hints?
Yes, Mark has been dropping hints, and that he likes her, but he says she hasn't been noticing them. So, wait, what about your song?
Wait, a song?
Wait, I know how to finish the song. I think you both, I know both.
What song?
Well, he wrote a song about her.
Really? Oh, I need to tell Sam.
Wait, don't tell anyone yet. He told me I'd keep a secret.
So not even Steven knows?
No, I believe it was just me and some friends from his old school.
I guess we couldn't say anything to Steven.
Well, he was scared to tell you because he's not quite sure if Dove likes him back, so that's why.
Oh, you know what? I guess so, but thank you so much for helping.
No problem, I just hope it works out.
Me too. Thank you.
Told you not to laugh too soon.
What? Why?
They told Amelia, and now Mark is going to sing a song to her or something.
They?
Tiffany, yeah. She was the one who told Amelia. He hopes that she would know something, but luckily she didn't say anything about Dove liking me back. Yeah, Amelia was giving Mark advice about how Dove is insecure because of bad luck in the past. But I guess he's figuring out a way to break past that.
A song? Bad luck. God, why couldn't Tiffany stay out of this?
Cassius, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. We were so close until now. We have to do something.
Like what?
Bad luck. Eh? Why don't we show him? Show everyone exactly why she's had bad luck in the past with guys, because they'll see. That's not luck playing against her. Her own lovesick ways.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, Thomas. We all know the creepy things she does for someone when she likes them. I mean, I know from experience. And from what you're saying, it doesn't sound like it's any different. I mean, when Mark, you know, he deserves to know what he's getting into. And
I don't really think that's such a good
Veronica, forget about it, okay? He'll want to know and he'll want to go back. Just let me do the rest.
Did you not talk to him this whole class?
I don't know, but I have really good news.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming. I know that this is Friday and it's not normally when we meet, so I really appreciate coming on your own time. But let's just set up the gym and turn this into a night on Mount Olympus. I'm going to be setting up this stage, so if you need any help or another job, just come and see me. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Have you told anyone else that Mark likes stuff too?
No, because I think he's planning to tell her something, and she doesn't really care. Like, she doesn't really even listen to what we say anyway. So.
True, well, whatever he has planned, I hope she finally sees it and accepts it.
But what if she doesn't know?
Don't worry, if he likes her as much as he thought he does, I'm sure he will.
You know what? As much as she hates her, she just needs to take one more step and just talk, you know?
Wait, let's go over to her. Hey, Dove,
Help setting up?
Yeah. Actually, do you mind doing a sound check so that you're ready for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, of course.
How is that going, by the way?
I'm nervous, not gonna lie.
Well, I'm sure everyone will love it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if everyone loves it. I know I'll just have fun doing it. And I'm just a bit nervous because it's my first time performing an original song.
An original? I didn't know you wrote songs.
Yeah, I don't talk about it that much. Hence why it's my first time performing one.
Well, I'm sure if you're passionate about it, everyone will see that. I know, I'm excited.
Yeah, Deb, it's not just for the test.
Super. Thanks, Steven. Do you want to go ahead?
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't have to do it right now. Like, we can wait till later. That's like back.
It's okay, I can do it now.
Okay. Super. Whenever you're ready.
that mean that you're gonna talk to him and take a risk?
I don't know. I just want to see how it goes. But maybe if I have some more chances.
So, but you'll at least talk to him?
Maybe.
Dove.
Oh! Whenever you're ready.
Alright. Here goes
was the most beautiful thing I have ever heard, and I think that my heart is going to explode, and it's not good.
Why? Just let yourself feel it. You don't have to worry about being heartbroken or disappointed anymore.
You know, he couldn't have said it better himself. I'd be honored to have my heart broken by him.
So does that mean that you'll take a chance and you'll talk to him?
Well, I don't know about that. You never know what's gonna happen. But maybe, if I can. Well, we'll have to see.
And she still says nothing.
What was that?
I just need to ask her a question for tomorrow.
Sure. You like Dove, don't you?
Steven.
So you do.
Steven, don't make a scene.
Well, it's not like you're hiding it all that much. You could tell before, especially when you sing this song, dude. You kept looking at her, the song clearly reflected Dove as a person. And like, you kept making googly eyes at you, it was like super cute.
Yet she didn't notice at all.
Well, if you like Dove, why didn't you tell me in the first place?
Well, you probably had already told her that I'm so lame. Or you would have told me that she was already someone's third guy, or that she's too cool for me.
No, if you told me earlier, I would have told you she likes you too.
What?
Yes! And things could have started a long time ago, you idiot. So, what do you want to do?
I could tell her at the dance tomorrow.
Well, you go make sure you're ready. I'll take care of the rest. Sam, Amelia, I have awesome news.
She get more tea?
Oh no, I got distracted.
What are they? What's the news?
Oh yeah. So, Mark likes Dove.
You know.
Wait, how?
He told us.
He told us last Monday.
I'm the last one. What?
It's beside the point. What did he say?
Oh yeah, so Mark was saying that he was so disappointed that Dove didn't say anything about the song. He was hoping she'd piece it together that it was for her. Anyhow, but then, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, he's gonna tell her tomorrow at the dance.
Really?
Then we really need to make sure that she talks to him then.
Oh my god.
She's gonna love this.
She is going to melt. She deserves this. Okay, we will take care of Dove. You make sure Mark follows through.
Gotcha.
Things are finally going her way.
Every morning as I go walking by, I feel
Dove, this dance is amazing. I only heard good things from the teachers and the students about all the hard work that you put in this initiative.
Well, that really makes me melt. Tell them I say thank you, but it really wasn't me. It was all of you guys. And CL, I wouldn't be able to do it without you, especially Mark.
Once again, you're not giving yourself the credit you deserve. This is the first initiative you put on, and it's so successful. How many people can do that and make it look so easy?
I mean, anything can look easy with a great team behind you.
Duh. Being humble is important, but it's okay to take the credit once in a while.
You know, I think you're right. I think I am truly proud of myself. I went from being invisible all throughout grade 8, 9, and 10, and now I'm finally getting recognized and noticed. And somehow I've put on a dance that people actually are enjoying. And not only that, but the people in the Foster Family Association are also going to benefit from it.
Good. I'm glad you're finally accepting it.
You know, ever since soundcheck, I haven't been able to stop thinking about March and that song. It's so touching, and I just can't help but think that maybe it could be about me. I know that's foolish, but I don't know.
But it's not foolish. What if it's about you?
Well, as much as I'd like to convince myself that it is, and how he would look at me while he was singing and smile, I know he was only performing, and that's okay. But just realizing the fact that he wrote those lyrics for somebody that he cared about, I just wish I could mean that much to him, you know? Just that he wrote those lyrics to show someone that he cares so much from the bottom of his heart. And I don't know which melted my heart more. I just think that the song was so beautiful.
It really was.
And the fact that he was able to perform it, I don't think I would have been able to do that with one of my songs. But he did. And he wanted to show somebody that he cared that much, so he performed it.
Duh.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry. I want him to feel that way too. I want him to feel special. I want him to know that anything, little thing he can do can make someone's day or tremble out of excitement.
This is great.
I like where this is going. So, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him that he makes me feel so happy. And even if this doesn't work out, and even maybe this goes nowhere. Just to know that I made him happy for his second is all I could ever ask.
I love where this is going.
I am so glad you're doing this. Any other guy wouldn't deserve it, but I know how much Mark means to you, and I stand by what I said. What my feeling that you guys could work out.
Thank you guys for literally everything, especially with putting up with me these past few months.
Okay, Dove, you don't have to thank us. This is what our friends are for.
We just want you to be successful. Now, let's go figure out how you're gonna steal that boy's heart.
Cassius, where are you going? We have to tell you something.
Now what?
We heard Mark talking to Steven in the hallway. He's gonna tell Dove before he performs a song.
Of course he is, because he just has to go and make a scene about it while Dove is over there trying to figure out how she's going to profess her love for him.
Cassius, I don't know if this is such a good idea to do what you were planning.
Veronica, listen, you're either with me or you're not. If you want to see them get together, you can march on right over there and help Dove figure out the creepiest way that she can confess her feelings to Mark. Thomas, let's go.
Are you serious?
Oh, great, now you're here too. This is just perfect. This is all your fault to begin with.
Cassius, what are you talking about? Why are you so angry?
Because everything is working out for them. Everything was fine until Mark showed up. My plan was going to work until you had to show up and ruin it. And now I have to go and fix this mess thanks to you. Come on, Thomas.
What's that all about?
Cassius is just being the self-centered jerk he has always been.
Pardon?
Cassius's ego couldn't stand Dove paying attention to Mark instead of him, so he tried to devise a plan in order to keep them apart. But now that they're both going to commit their feelings for one another, he's officially gone mad.
All of this because she wouldn't pay attention to him? Was I not enough?
Oh, no. Believe me, after knowing Cassius for 4 years, nothing is enough for him. So trust me when I say it has nothing to do with you.
I can't believe him. Well, Mark and Dove still deserve a happy ending, so I say we take up Cassie's offer.
Yep,
And go help her.
I like that plan a lot better.
You think I have no
Hi, guys. So before, I just don't want to interrupt you guys too much while you're having all your fun. But I just wanted to say that we have raised over $1,000 for the Foster Family Association. So give yourselves a round of applause for that. And now, as I introduce our live music, Mark will be playing a couple of songs for us. Hold on. Just a second. I think that everyone should hear a little something before Mark shows us his little song.
What is he doing?
I don't know, but Mark was just supposed to help out.
What? No!
What are we gonna do though?
Cassius will not go in the corner any longer.
What should we do?
Don't worry, we'll fix this.
What do you mean?
Cassius has been trying to keep Dove and Mark apart, and everyone needs to know.
And why should we believe you want to help us?
Look, I don't blame you if you don't. I just hope you can forgive me for not doing anything earlier.
Now, I just want to do a little speech about Dove of my own. Mark, I'm sure since you're new to the school, you don't know a lot about her. I'm sure none of you really do. She sits in class politely, quietly, almost unnoticed, but maybe that's how she wants to be. Unnoticed, so she could go around admiring people without them knowing, because when she falls hard. Trust me, I would know.
We need to stop him.
Mark, I can explain.
No, Dove, you don't have to explain anything. I like you too. I was gonna tell everyone, I guess, but I couldn't find the right words, so I hope the song would say it for me. It is about you after all.
Mark, I think you just missed my entire point. She practically stalks you. I mean, don't you notice how she's always in one of your classes or around your classroom?
Yeah, those are the best parts of my day.
How are you not? Every time she's jotting something down in her notebook, it's a song, and guess what? They're all about you. She can know so much about you without even saying anything.
Really, a song? Yeah, one of them fell out of her binder. Look, here's proof. Okay, I'll take that. Cassius, sure it's on about you two.
You're all about how much party would cost you. See?
I wasn't writing songs for other people. I never thought someone would write one about me.
How is he not getting this? I thought you said that he was smart. How does he not understand what I'm saying?
Because no one understands you, Cassius. You're not all you make out to be.
Cassius, this whole time we've been trying to keep Mark and Dove apart so she would pay more attention to you. And you didn't tell me I'm your girlfriend.
Cassius, you what?
Don't worry, Dove. We'll take care of Cassius now everyone knows what your true motives are.
You'll do everything you can just to get attention, so far by lying and hurting people.
Why don't you go grab your stuff and go? Miss Richardson's waiting for you outside.
Oh, and by the way, Cassius, we're done.
Huh. Turns out you lost them both in the end anyways, huh, Cassius?
Why did you do this, Veronica?
Why do you keep listening to Cassius, Thomas? Maybe it's because you can't think for yourself, but I'm done being pushed around by him. That's not who I am. And if that's who you are, then good luck with you and your friendship.
I wanted to tell you tonight to actually.
I'm sorry you had to find out this way. I kept on thinking all night of how I would tell you, but I couldn't think of it, so Steven helped me.
He knew?
Only recently, though. I was gonna mention that before I played the song.
That song, it's so beautiful. In the back of my mind, I couldn't help but think that maybe it was about me, but I thought I was reading too much into things.
Well, I never thought that you'd like me either, so I guess we were both wrong.
But Cassius, he wasn't wrong. I do tend to go a little overboard when I like someone, because I just want to show them how much they mean to me, and often that comes off too strong, and then they leave. So if this changes anything for you, I totally understand.
Dove, I'm not going anywhere. I think that's just something people do when they like someone, and even if other people are afraid, I'm not, and I hope I can show you that.
Mark, I thought a lot about how this night could go, and the different endings that it could have, and even us, that I definitely did not expect this ending.
I wouldn't call it an ending. I'd say it's more of a beginning.
Sorry to say, but I didn't expect this ending or beginning, I guess. So I have to ask, do you know how this whole liking each other back thing works?
Not at all, but I do think it starts with something like this. Dove, Adams with 2 A's. Would you like to go out with me sometime?
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
Sorry. Thanks first, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, I was just a little spooked by the fact that you just asked me out on a real date. And I know that we just totally went over this whole, like liking each other back thing, but I'm still just like really shocked.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Okay. Will you give me a minute?
Yeah, take your time. Wouldn't work out. Can we say we told you so?
We told you so.
We're so happy for you. This initiative, Mark, Cassius finally getting what he deserves.
You know, this night, it was perfect.
You're the one who did it. You made this night perfect.
And Miss Richardson was right. I finally got my win.
Congrats on everything, Doug. I am really sorry I didn't do anything to stop Cassius a long time ago. What he did to you wasn't fair, but I knew from the beginning you and Mark were meant to be together. I really hope you can forgive me.
It will definitely take some time, but I appreciate what you did tonight.
It's no problem. I just wish I did more. I'll see you guys around.
Veronica,
Yes?
thank Tiffany for me, will you?
I will.
She was not your favorite person.
And you've grown so much in the past few months. Actually, I think we all have.
Amelia, I think you were right. There was something missing from our group. I think you found a missing piece.
Are you still in for the ride?
Consider me your knight in shining armor.